Here's our homework checker for Monday, October 30th. The first question is 86 times 4 using area model. Well, first I expanded my factors, 80 plus 6 times 4. And then in the first square I multiplied 80 times 4. Covered up my 0, 8 times 4 is 32. Put my 0 back on there. Then I multiplied 6 times 4, which is 24. Then I added those two up to get my final product. 4 plus 0 is 4, 2 plus 2 is 4, 3 plus 0 is 3. Final product is 344. Solving it traditionally, it's the same thing. 6 times 4 is 24. Carry my 2. Same step I did over here. Then I do 8 times 4 plus 2. So 8 times 4 is 32, 33, 34. I put my final product there. The next one is asking me to list multiples of 7 up to 84. So when I see the word multiples, I know I'm going to be skip counting. So here's me skip counting by 7. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70, 77, 84. And I know I can stop there because that's where it's telling me to stop. The next question is saying list the multiples of 4 up to 48. So I'm going to skip count by 4. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48. And there's my multiples. I'm skip counting. Okay, next question is talking about properties. And it gives me this property. 37 plus 46 plus 59 equals 59 plus 46 plus 37. Well, I know there could be two properties, the associative property or commutative property. Associative property says same numbers, same order, different grouping. So this is 37, 46, 59, 59, 46, 37. That's not the same order. It's the same numbers, but it's a different order. That property is the commutative property. So I wrote the rule here. They're the same numbers, different order. All right, the next square is showing partial answers, and we have to figure out the full answer to it. So the first one is 7 times 4 plus 4 equals 44 plus blank. So I drew a line down my equal sign. And first I'm going to solve what's in the parentheses. 4 plus 4 is 8. And then I multiply that by 7. 7 times 8 is 56. So now I have to figure out what plus 44 is going to get me to 56. A way I can solve that is by subtracting the two numbers. 6 minus 4 is 2. 5 minus 4 is 1. So that blank is 12. And if I were to add 44 plus 12, if I'm correct, I should get 56. 4 plus 2 is 6. 4 plus 1 is 5. I'm correct. My next question, 4 times blank equals 6 times 6. Draw that line in my equal sign. Solve the side that's complete. 6 times 6 is 36. Now I have to figure out what times 4 is going to give me 36. So if I don't know it, I use my multiplication chart, or I can use this that I skip counted from on this question. And there's 36. So this is 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 times 9. Parts of your homework can help you on all the questions, just like on a test. All right, let's look at our social studies questions. Number 1 says, a person who studies artifacts to learn about the past is a blank. Biologist. Well, they study something because it has ist on here, but they study biology, which means they study life. That's not studying artifacts. Archaeologists, it has that ist on the ends, which means they study artifacts. So I'm going to put a maybe dot by that. Historian, they study history. So they might be someone who study artifact as well. So I'm going to put a dot, maybe dot by that one. And an architect, that is someone who designs buildings for a living. So that person is not studying artifacts. So there could be two possible answers here, archaeologist or a historian. The best answer is an archaeologist because we know their main goal is to study artifacts. Okay, number 2. People living in Alexandria would travel blank to get to the city of Fredericksburg. So I have to think about where these cities are. Well, I'm going to kind of picture the side of Virginia right now, and I know Alexandria is by the Potomac River, and Fredericksburg is under it near the Rappahannock River. So if I'm in Alexandria and I'm going to Fredericksburg, the direction I'm traveling would be this way. So you've got to figure out what direction that is. It's going down. Number 3. During the fall, the Algonquian tribes did this. So when it's fall, what were they doing? A, they started fishing more. No, that was a springtime. B, started hunting deer. No, that was kind of in the wintertime. C, began harvesting and storing food. Yes, they did do that in the fall because they knew they had to collect their materials for the winter. D, picked berries. No, that's happening in the springtime. Number 4, if you were traveling, spelling mistake there. If you were traveling from the fall line to the region that is the source of Virginia's major rivers, which direction would you travel? Well, first, you got to think about what region is the source of many rivers. That's the Blue Ridge. So if you're at the fall line and you're going to the Blue Ridge region, you're traveling this direction. What direction does that show? And number 5, what oceans did the settler cross when coming to the New World? Well, I'm going to cross off the S on oceans because there's only one ocean that they crossed. Was it A, the Pacific, B, Indian, C, Arctic, or D, Atlantic? This one you should know because it connects Europe to Virginia. All right, friends, there's your answer key for Monday.